everywhere on YouTube?
You can see that we're here. You cannot currently see us because it's coming. I promise.
I always get nervous right before it goes on, and he goes, "Oh no, my computer's doing that thing it does." I don't know what thing it is it's doing, but it's doing that thing that doesn't make it work. And yeah, here we are. We are live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, downtown Asheville, 135 Coxe Avenue. It is the Sportsocracy, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. Come on down. Kickoff day here for week 10 in the NFL. Tonight's game brought to you by Ambien. Or do you think this is going to be a good game?
Zeke will.
Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders, and we'll be here hanging out for the game tonight at the Back Alley Bar. It is Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, the place that you need to, come get the balls, honestly. I had the brisket earlier. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have some brisket right now because I can. When brisket is available,
you make it happen.
You have brisket. It doesn't even need sauce. It is the best meat in town. The pit masters here at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue know how to do every meat under the sun. And the mac and cheese is pretty good.
It's all good. It's all fantastic. I love it all. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hungry, which is probably not a great thing.
No, well, you can have a piece of my brisket if you would like. Just not too much, because I need that in my life. We are live here every Thursday, and this should be your spot to come and check out every game on the schedule. Jeremy, how many days do we have without football through, I don't know, like Thanksgiving?
How many more?
How many days without football?
None.
None.
It's
None.
zero.
There's a game on every night, and it's going to be here at the Back Alley Bar. Today, sad news from the NFL. Just heartbreaking news. Not just 4 days ago, we saw him block a punt against the Arizona Cardinals and score a touchdown. And today, the news breaks that last night, Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealon is dead at the age of 24.
It's a very sad story.
No doubt about it.
He was a player that I really liked in the pre-draft. He was really starting to come on for the Cowboys. Just an absolute crushing story.
There are no details on how it happened, just that he tragically passed away this morning. Marshawn was a beloved teammate and a member of our organization. Our thoughts and prayers regarding Marshawn are with his girlfriend, Catalina, and his family. He's 24 years old. Thoughts and prayers to Marshawn Nealon's family, the Dallas Cowboys organization, all his friends and family, all the fans as well. Just a sickening report on Marshawn Nealon. Week 10 in the NFL, it comes after the trade deadline. Jeremy, we spoke yesterday about the massive trades that your New York Jets pulled off.
You mean the unabashed happiness?
Yes, the happiness.
That's what I like to call it. It was the happening.
The fleecing of the Dallas Cowboys, whatever you want to say. Now as we go forward into week 10, who is in the best position?
Look, we didn't do power rankings this week. If we did, and I've tried to find a way for it to be anybody else, my number one's Seattle Seahawks.
Wow. Okay.
If I had to pick a team right now and say that's the best team in the NFL, it's the Seattle Seahawks.
All right.
And I'm not sure that it's all that close. Who else has a defense that good, a quarterback that's playing like an MVP, and all those weapons?
Mm-hmm.
And now you added another one in Rashid Shaheed.
I was going to say, with the addition of Rashid Shaheed, I'm more inclined to agree with you. Torrey Horton, obviously, you know how much I love him and loved him in the draft process. As soon as I saw him, I went, "That's going to be a dangerous guy." Now you've got JSN, who is working his way to top 2 wide receiver in the
He's
NFL.
not that high.
He's got work to do. I said he's working his way up to.
He's not working his way up to there because that's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No.
He's
Look,
good.
I love the
Good.
kid. You can't watch Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and go, yeah, he's that good. You just can't. It's not there. It's not going to be there. However, when you get into that Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb next territory, he's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've added the deep threat and Shaheed. There's a lot to like there. There's just a lot to like with Seattle.
There is. It's hard for me to turn away from my favorites, but I think the addition of Sauce Gardner is steering me more toward the Indianapolis Colts as a serious player. I believe that. I mean, I think other than the Jets, they were one of the top winners of the trade deadline.
I would agree.
Getting that piece could be what wins you a Super Bowl.
It could be. It very well could be.
Quinnen Williams was not. That move was not.
Well, I mean, look, and I thought about this after we talked about it yesterday. I do believe that I may have not undersold Quinnen. Quinnen's a great player.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I didn't mitigate it to such a point that people go, oh, he's not good. No, he's good. I just don't know that he's the same compensation you gave up for Micah, or that you got back from Micah Parsons.
Right.
I think that's a little insane.
Mm-hmm.
And now, your camera is possessed by the devil.
Oh, it's not.
It will not work. So now you are Fat Baby Tank in your bear costume, enjoying your bear balls.
All right. I do like the bear balls, so at least there's that. We do have our first super chat of the day. Nope. How's it?
One job.
How's it not working? It's from Well Joe Gatum. It says, make Tank read this. Arizona is the best team in the NFL, and they will win the NFC West. Let's ride.
That was a lot
Is
of.
that a team you're scared of?
I mean, look, in the NFC West, I think every team in that division is competent. Seattle's the one I'm scared of most. The Rams are very close. Because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I have Seattle's the best team in the league. The Rams would be in my top 6.
Yes, the Rams are very good as well. That's just deep hatred to me for the Arizona Cardinals. Because that wouldn't be a team that I would even be scared of right now. So kudos to you for really.
I don't know that I would have gone that far. With all the talent that they have, now that they've got a quarterback that's not engaged to Call of Duty,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say scared of necessarily, but I also wouldn't say that they're also ran. Arizona's one of those teams that can be a pain.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, better than the Atlanta Falcons. Okay. I'll go down that path with you.
Well, I mean, I think we can universally agree on that. The Atlanta Falcons.
Anyways, kudos for the hate. Stone Sports Podcast says, Marv is open every play. Brissett is figuring it out. Yes, I get it. I mean, it's fine. It's Jacoby Brissett, though. I don't think this team is, one, going to be good enough to drive their way back to the top of the NFC West. I mean, you're already 3-5. You've got a really tough schedule coming up, if my memory serves me correct. And you have two teams that are far better than you in front of you. You may be a little closer than you were with Kyler Murray. Sure, I can admit that. But I don't see them as a threat to either the Rams or the Seattle Seahawks. And maybe at their best, they could push for the 7 seed.
Sure.
But I don't know.
I can agree with all of those things.
But I don't know that, I don't know that that's a team that I'd be scared of. And kudos to you for the hate. I mean, I hate it for all Indianapolis Colts fans, but that's where I sit right now. I believe after the Sauce Gardner deal, the Indianapolis Colts may be the team to fear.
So what you're telling me is you have now fully put the unabashed kiss of death on the Indianapolis Colts, and now not only do we not need to fear them, I'm afraid they will not make it to another game this year.
They may not make it to Berlin. Right there in the
Correct.
They're Berlin against the Falcons. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh God. And you just said how bad the Falcons are. Oh, Falcons by 1,000.
They just got the double jinx.
Oh God, they got the double doink. Falcons by
Atlanta
a million.
Falcons plus.
The kick is up. It is.
Keep pounding.
Good! Carolina silences Lambeau Field.
Hi, this is Anish Shroff. Join me, Luke Kuechly, Jake Delhomme, and Kristen Balboni Sunday as the Panthers return home for a
up the middle. He's got a hole. He's got the 40, 35.
Pre-game comes your way at noon. Kickoff at 1 on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
The Carolina Panthers play on 570 WWNC.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I realize that I like a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
I'm Cal Penn, and on my new podcast, Here We Go Again, we'll take today's trends and headlines and ask, why does history keep repeating itself? Each week, I'm calling up my friends like Bill Nye, Lily Singh, and Pete Buttigieg
listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with boom and sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingles story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingles markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
Welcome back into the program. It is ESPN Asheville. Have you ever had like 7 Mondays on a Thursday? Because I kind of feel like that's what today has been for me.
Yeah, Tank, you're having a less than awesome day.
Yeah, it's not going well.
You do have
execution. And now, with after that game, the general manager, Chris Greer, being fired, and Jalen Phillips now gone. And clearly everything now on the table for the Dolphins for roster changes. Is it going to be a new general manager? Do they make a change at coach? Although all the conversations there is that Stephen Ross, the owner, is in fact willing to see if Mike McDaniel can do something for the rest of the season and keep him on. Keep him on and see if they can find something like the first couple of years of his tenure there.
And achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog thief! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God, the Jets killed him.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. We're seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click that live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat. It is a kickoff Thursday. We're just doing this over again.
It's a good day to have a good day.
I hate it. There is nothing more frustrating in all of Christendom than having the crappiest of the crappy days on the day that your co-host is having just a day where he could walk on clouds.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm supping unicorn tears today, baby.
We are the tragedy and comedy masks in living embodiment right now. It's been a day. It really has. We'll go ahead and just break the ice on the private. So here's the thing: when you're hooking up equipment and such, and you plug something into a power strip, be sure not to turn the power strip off.
I was about to say, because the power strip was on.
Yeah.
And then it weren't.
Yeah, right. And then some lummox came over and went, maybe I can fix this. And turned the damn thing off.
Well,
and
it did take me a second to look down and go, oh, wait, why are all the things that I have plugged into this not tangibly working? That's not good.
That calls for a redo,
reset,
right?
But see, that's why we are the perfect yin and yang. We are the perfect yin and yang.
Right.
Because when it's good for you, it's bad for me. When it's bad for me, it's good for you.
Exactly. It is a kickoff Thursday. We've got Thursday night football tonight. It'll be on at the Back Alley Bar here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue. It is the home of the best meat around. It's the best you will find. And look, I implore you, before you go breaking your back, or before you go getting into, a 7 Mondays on a Thursday kind of a situation for Thanksgiving, get your orders in now. Go to bearsbbq.com. Make your order for Thanksgiving. They have the big Bears meal that's got the thing, it's got the turkey, it's got all the fixings and the sides and the cornbread and the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes and all of the things that can feed 4 to 8 or 4 to 6 people.
That's what we're doing for Thanksgiving.
Is it really?
Yep.
Good. All right.
I probably should heed your advice and get my order in.
Yes.
But
All orders need to be made by November the 22nd. They can take no orders past November the 22nd. So BearsBBQ.com. This is their Super Bowl, and they always win. They never go wrong. There's not been a single thing that I have ever put in my mouth from this place that I went, ew, ew.
No, it's all great.
It's all wonderful.
The collard,
Absolutely.
I just discovered that there are banana peppers in the collard greens, and now I've completely changed my feeling about banana peppers for the rest of my life. Now I think I might actually like them.
Oh, they're good. They're so good.
It's the one thing I don't want on a sub sandwich.
Oh, that's my go-to.
By the way, somebody asked me this the other day. The Jersey Mike's Firehouse Duel. We're going to do that the week of Thanksgiving. Because the Thanksgiving sub is part of this duel.
Forgot about that.
And sometimes when your life goes a little crazy, like mine's been, you don't see the layup.
Yes.
You want to pull the deep three.
Yes.
And you miss the layup.
Yes, you do. For this kickoff Thursday, also a Threadbare Thursday. So you got something you want to talk about, throw it into the YouTube chat. We did get, unfortunately, a very sad update on the Marshawn Nealon story. It is now being reported that it is a case of an apparent suicide. And
it's an awful story. It's just
terrible. Absolutely terrible. 24-year-old guy, obviously, prime of his life, best shape he'll ever be in. You would think everything is hunky-dory in a guy's life where he, has the big NFL contract and he's living the dream, so to speak, in the league, and then inside there's something off. As somebody who's had to deal with this issue personally, I will implore everyone, if you feel like you need somebody, if you feel like you are in danger, reach out. Reach out to anybody. Call me. Reach out at ESPN or Sports Tank ESPN. Just reaching out to somebody to tell them that, you need somebody to talk to. It can matter a lot. There's so many services out there that are available if you are feeling like that. And we all get to that point sometimes where we feel off, and maybe having a bad day that you need to talk to somebody. So, anyhow, just a PSA. Reach out. Reach out. There are people out there who care.
It's affected my family as well. Call us. Call me.
Yeah.
Trust me, my phone number ain't hard to find.
Absolutely.
If you've ever gotten an email from me, it's right there.
No doubt. No doubt. Kickoff tonight at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. The week kicks off with the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. And, I'm not expecting a whole lot from the Raiders after the whole Jacoby Myers thing. I felt like, you weren't a good team before, but this is probably not going to be a good offense or even a worse offense now. And it's all on Brock Bowers.
Well, Brock Bowers, Trey Tucker, they have pieces, and this is Thursday night. We know how Thursday night games go.
Could be weird. Division game. And the Denver Broncos are expected to be far and away the better team, which could tell you everything that you need to know about how tonight's Thursday night matchup is going to go down.
They have been strange games. Now, I do feel like the Chargers got us back on a little bit of the right track, just smoking the Vikings.
Yes, yeah, that was, I guess, a step in the right direction. I apologize. My computer is not cooperating.
That computer has been a real thorn in the keister.
Good Lord, it is. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Hey, maybe they'll give you the one they offered me when I said I don't do any of the things that require that.
It's certainly going to need an upgrade. I can promise you that story. That right now. Our good friend Rico Dowdle, he got fined by the league, which, I mean, come on. Do we really feel like that was necessary? I mean, is it written that you have to get a flag or you have to get a fine for a flag on excessive celebration?
I mean, I didn't think you should get a flag. I'm with Keegan Michael. Was it Keegan Michael Keel? Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah.
It's a lot of syllables.
Uh-huh.
I'm with him. You only did 2 pumps. No flag.
Yeah. Yeah. $14,491 is the fine. And Rico has made the best out of it. He has now decided that he's going to have a GoFundMe to pay the fine or to raise the amount of money for the fine. And then he's going to turn around and give it all to foster children. So make it a bad thing a good thing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right, exactly. Benefiting the Children's Home Society of North Carolina. He will be donating all of the proceeds from the GoFundMe to that. So everybody load up. Buffalo Bills fans, y'all are real good at that.
Oh, for sure.
Bills
fans will raise $14 million.
Right.
They only needed $14,000.
Right. Load up on Rico Dowdle and his GoFundMe. It's out there. You can find it. You can just search that thing out and give a little bit to help a good cause. Come on, no fun league, really? We're at that point. On a story that caught you so much funny, headlines, right? It not only was it the actual act, but then you had the response from Keegan Michael Key. And then you want to turn around and do this. Issue a fine. There was no egregious behavior here.
No. I mean, look, we are the no fun league.
This is not a step too far.
No. I thought it was hilarious, personally.
Pretty much. But here we are. Carolina Panther, AC Reynolds Rocket, at least making a mark on the community by raising some money here, which is always a good thing. Jeremy, is it true that the 2027 draft is way better than the 2026 draft at every level?
At every level, no. On the high side, that's one of the things that excited me most about the Jets winding up with 3 first-round picks. Because I'm looking at the top of next year going, Dylan Stewart, Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, if he can figure out how to catch again. That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the top side, absolutely. You're gonna have some big boy grades next year.
Yep.
Can I say it's better at every level? No, I think that's probably a step too far.
Yeah,
it's better at quarterback, mainly because most of the ones that are franchise potential are not going to come out in this class. At least I don't think they are.
Yeah, who's that?
Well, you get into like the Dante Moores. I've heard he's leaning towards coming back. Lenore Sellers, I've heard he's leaning on coming back. Arch Manning. I mean, you have to keep putting him in there. I saw yesterday there were several people that were like, are we back on this with Arch? Well, he was the number 1 recruit in the country, and he has played better in the last couple of weeks. So is it untoward to say that a year and a half from now we're going to be talking about him at the top of a draft class? No.
No. Is that the question is that enough to convince someone that he's ready? Well, I would think as long as he has, I don't want to say that assurance, but I mean, you pretty much know. You pretty much know when it comes to the end of the season and you're making that call. Am I the number 1 pick? Am I a top 5 pick? If the answer is yes, then I know you do have a choice. You can go back to school. You can still make money. But I don't know if you're at that point. Would you take that risk? I wouldn't.
I mean, it depends.
If I'm an actual top 5 prospect, not named Shedeur Sanders, why would you make that call to go back?
Well, because I think to me, the evaluation on him is going to be very finicky. Because currently you have such a small depth of knowledge on him.
Yeah.
That it's kind of hard to figure out exactly where he belongs. To me, Arch is in such a position he can come back twice, and I'm not going to begrudge him for it. I don't need the money.
Yeah.
My family's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded. I'm going to hang out in Austin, Texas with pretty girls, be the big man on campus, hopefully win a national title. Because if I win a national title at Texas, shoo, buddy, you won't buy a drink in that town for the rest of your life.
In the state, yeah.
Ask Vince Young.
Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could make that decision to put off the clock that long for the big contract.
I can. In his situation.
Yeah.
There are not a ton of those, but in his situation, I very much can.
Right. Okay. All right. Has Arch Manning made that turn in your eyes?
He's been better. I'm not there yet. I know he's the number one quarterback in this class. This quarterback class is so bad that it's very finicky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your evaluations, your ratings, your rankings, they're going to fluctuate a lot. And I think he has put himself back into some form of discussion because the raw talent is so high.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, that's the same argument with Lenore Sellers. If you watch him right now and you say that that's a kid that could end up going to the first round just off the tape, I'd laugh you out of the room because he doesn't look even in the ballpark of that. But then you think about the raw talent and how often we fall for quarterbacks and the big arm and the big body and the 4.5, 4.6 speed somewhere in there. That's how you get there.
Mm-hmm.
We're a ways away from that. Quarterbacks this year, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, they're going to take a year off my life. The day I die, you add a year to that, that's when I should have gone out because this quarterback class took it off of me.
Mm-hmm. Between Lenoris and Ty Simpson and Fernando.
Ty Simpson, who I can't stop seeing Mac Jones with a little bit of a quicker 40.
Right.
Which, by the way, people take that as a negative. It's a negative if you're looking for a franchise, no doubt, quarterback. He has played quarterback in the NFL for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And probably going to wind up with a deal coming off how he's played for San Francisco.
Quite possibly. End up with one of those Baker Mayfield type deals.
It won't be like, the original one.
Right, where he makes $15, $20 million.
You're talking about the original deal, not the extension. Because the extension, he's at 35. He ain't touching it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think he's there. Yeah, I guess
he might get a 1 year.
I think it would be
crack
more.
at it.
I think it would be a little more than the original Baker deal because I think the original Baker deal was for $8 million.
But there were escalators of if he started enough games.
Right.
That's where you're at with Mac Jones.
Okay.
And don't be shocked if it's a team like the Jets.
Right.
Who just goes, you know what? We're not going to compete no matter what. So let's get a veteran in here.
Right.
Develop the young guys that we take with all these draft selections.
We bring in a guy that we know that can be accurate. He can play to the spot or whatever, and we'll pay him $10 million with some escalators that could get him to 20 maybe.
That's a bigger discussion that I think we should have with where we're at with these quarterbacks because we're getting closer to the playoff, and we're going to do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt in my mind we're going to do that thing where one of these quarterbacks, whether it's Ty Simpson, Dante Moore, they're going to have a run in the playoff, and we all lose our minds and go, that's the guy. Look what he did in the playoff. I say this about once a year, and I feel like today's the day. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about that quarterback class, this upcoming playoff, and why sometimes it's okay to not have a quarterback.
See, you do know how to do that.
I do.
It's the Sportsocracy here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Won't get into too much detail, but much colder, maybe some snow showers in the hills, especially early next week. This afternoon, lots of sunshine, 65. Tonight, clear, 43. Friday, sunny, even warmer and breezy, 68. Could be a little rain Friday night. Saturday, just a chance of an afternoon rain shower or two. 70 degrees, 60 Sunday, only in the 30s on Monday. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? Score huge deals on your perfect bed at Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale. Stop in today and let the sleep experts find the right upgrade for your unique needs. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Over the last 30 years, 8 million U.S. service members have returned home after serving our country around the world. The biggest challenge a returning vet faces is getting back to everyday life. And a key to that is personal wellness. iHeartRadio has teamed up with some of America's biggest veteran organizations and programs to create Show Your Stripes, a one-stop destination for veterans and their families to find the resources they need. If you're a veteran facing challenges, or if you're looking out for the well-being of a veteran you know, visit showyourstripes.org today.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
ESPN Asheville and Asheville Smiles is giving a complete smile makeover to one winner with a value of up to $60,000. This personalized transformation could include advanced cosmetic and restorative treatments tailored to your needs, all delivered by a team known for exceptional care and results. You can nominate yourself or a loved one in need. All submissions, which include photos and your story, are due November 20th, 2025. Nominate the person in your life that deserves a smile makeover now. ESPNAVL.com. It's a smile makeover from Asheville Smiles and ESPN Asheville.
The Sportsocracy.
That is some good, clean family fun there, eh, Kai?
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Dollar. That's dollar. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog be! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
And we are back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. Sportsocracy is heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. We are seen everywhere on YouTube. Go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel. Join us in the chat. Join us down here live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue on the South Slope in downtown Asheville. We're hanging out on Coxe Avenue. They got the best balls in town.
We got our guy from Asheville sitting across from us.
That's right.
Rocking one of the sweetest hoodies I've ever seen.
Dude, the if you're tried and true, like born and bred. Well, maybe not born and bred, but at least can go back to the early to mid 90s here in Asheville. We used to have a minor league hockey team called the Asheville Smoke, and they had the coolest dragon logo with him holding the hockey stick and stuff. He's my man's got an Asheville Smoke sweatshirt on right now, and I want one.
It's a custom with the 8 in it.
Oh, it's so good.
I need it.
Oh yeah,
I need his hat too. Frankly, I need to just go to his website and just take my credit card. Here is this. You can have this, and you just send me a mess of stuff.
It's good stuff. What is the website?
It's ashvillish.com.
Ashvillish.com.
A lot of these are just one-offs that I just mess with, but now that you like them, now I know that. Like, okay.
He said it's a one-off.
Oh yeah.
I need that to be a two-off at minimum.
That's
because I need that.
That's definitely going to be a more off. I can tell you that.
Sure.
We're going to need one of those.
The Asheville born and breds, which Tank and I are both.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
Also going to need to wear it in Greenville and be like, you got a swamp rabbit, and like, okay, let's go bits. All in on the swamp rabbit. But the swamp rabbit walks because the Asheville Smoke dragon crawl. Do not forget that.
That's right. Don't forget the E in Asheville, but there's only one in the website, ashvillish.com.
His hat's like the Yankees NY, but with AVL. I noticed that when he was down here for the Halloween party the other night. And I went, yep, I'm going to need that.
Yep.
I'm going to need that. I have the monies. And you can have the monies for your sweet merch.
Absolutely. So ashvillish.com. Go check out his stuff. BearsBBQ.com. That's Bears Smokehouse's website. That's what I was trying to say. That's the place where you can go get your order in now for Thanksgiving, November 22nd. You got to get your order in. They can take no other Thanksgiving orders past that, but they've got the special family meal. They got the big bear meal and the little bear meal. So if it's just you and the wife for Thanksgiving, go get the little bear meal. If you got friends and family coming over, you may need a big bear meal, or you may need two big bear meals.
Or maybe you just are a big bear and you want to eat all the bears.
Yeah,
that's what I'm.
Yeah,
we have a very small Thanksgiving, and yeah.
And I'm sure if you ask, they will throw in some total packages with your Thanksgiving meal, so Grandma can taste the bear balls with the wiener inside.
Grandma, it's been a good year, and you know what you should be thankful for? I got you a wiener dog.
Exactly. It's the greatest corn dog you'll ever have. It's the bear ball, the cornbread, mac and cheese, the pulled pork with a deep fried with the hot dog in the middle, and the cheese sauce and the bacon sprinkled on top. It's great, and they're only $5 for two of them here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. Ask for the total package and laugh when it comes up on the screen as the wiener balls.
Yup,
exactly.
That's what they named it. After Tank
in the menu. Oh, after the NFL trade deadline, all eyes coming on the mid-season report here of where do we sit right now with, we missed Power Ranking Tuesday, but we already said at the top of the program, Jeremy, if there was a team that you trust in the NFL right now, it would be the Seattle Seahawks, correct?
Sammy D, MVP. It's happening this year.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Last year, it was a cute little thing I said. This year, it is proof positive that I am indeed a witch. Because it's happening.
We do not live in a world where Sam Darnold will be the MVP of the NFL.
I believe we do. And let me learn you a little something about why we live in a world where Sammy D is going to be the MVP. Right now, that is a 6-2 Seattle Seahawks team. Fact or fiction?
Yeah, fact.
For the rest of the year, do you know who they play?
Who they play?
The Arizona Cardinals. at the Los Angeles Rams, at the Tennessee Titans, the Minnesota Vikings, at the Atlanta Falcons, the Indianapolis Colts, the Los Angeles Rams, at the Carolina Panthers, and at the San Francisco 49ers. Did you notice a common theme?
Yeah.
None of those teams have a great secondary except Indianapolis.
And I also noticed on my fingers as I was trying to keep track of how many losses there were left on that schedule, my fourth finger got a little stuck when I went, I don't know that there's 4 more games that they could lose.
So the Seattle Seahawks, in theory, just in theorem, we're talking in hypotheticals here, that team goes 13-4. Second year in a row that Sam Darnold leads a team to 13-4. Can we finally look at Jeremy and go, just take your hats off, put them over your heart and say, I'm sorry, sir, for all of the things that I said about you. You were right the entire time.
Well, I do believe that history will look back on you favorably. That's all I can say. I have long admitted I think I've long ago admitted that, okay, so you were right. We were wrong. He's not as bad as he showed us he was. I they do always fall back on that. I mean, we did have kind of empirical evidence that he was not good.
Yeah, you know what else we had? We had tape that allowed someone with, I don't know, little ojos and a little cognitive ability to go, that, my friends, looks like a diamond in a poo.
Right.
And if we get the diamond away from the poo, it will just be a diamond. And that's what we did. And then we put the diamond with a bunch of other diamonds in Seattle, and you know what we got? Grill. Got a grill. That's what we got.
Oh.
Our guy tells me he's 6 in MVP balloting. Now, this would be a good time for Jeremy to say, wouldn't it be nice if one had gone to the DraftKings Sportsbook in, I don't know, August and said, what odds can I get on Sam Darnold to win MVP? And wouldn't it have been great if those odds were like plus 10,000? And wouldn't it be great if you had done that and that ticket was in your oh, wait, I did.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I did.
Oh, no.
I did done do that. I did done do that.
Yeah.
And if it hits, and at this point, for me, it's not an if, it's a win. When it hits, you'll know. I mean, I won't throw the money in your face, but there'll be signs.
There'll be new Batman watches.
When I ride into work on my new Camel, you'll know. Big Dog's got Camel money to throw around. I wonder where he got that. And I'll give you one guess what that Camel's name will be. Sammy D, MVP.
I want to play a little game.
Ooh, I like games.
Well, I want to play a little game of.
Is it Rochambeau? I didn't wear the right shoes. But.
No, it's going to be kind of like contender pretender, but the teams that I'm going to give you are not. They're not solidly in the contender category for me.
Okay.
So this is more of a will they, won't they, or are you scared or not?
Sorry.
If you had to
I stopped paying attention to you because I'm pet that dog. That's a cute dog.
It is a very cute dog.
I'm pet
and
that
he's
dog.
wearing the bow tie. And
he's got a bow tie.
Oh,
that's so awesome.
Yeah. My cat has a bow tie. So I'm a big fan of animals having bow ties.
Yeah, here's the thing. You know why that dog's cooler than your cat? Because your cat's a cat, and that dog is awesome.
My cat's like a dog, though. So, I mean...
Except he's not.
It's the best cat ever.
My face won't explode if I pet that dog. If I pet you, never mind. No good can come from what I was getting ready to say. That might have been the greatest and worst day of my career all at once.
Yes, that definitely would have been a... Will somebody clip that moment?
Nope, I caught myself. Unlike you yesterday, I heard me before I said it. That will be used against me in a court of law forever.
Okay, now my first team is going to be. I feel like this is going to be an easy one. The San Francisco 49ers.
Pretender.
You see them on your schedule, you're not afraid at all.
Not at all. Not at all. San Francisco is the one team And I'd say this wasn't predictable, except I said it real loud in August.
Right.
They're going to win 11 games. They're going to win 10 games. They're going to make the playoffs. And everybody's going to go, look, San Francisco's back and Brock Purdy. And then they're going to go into the playoffs, and it's going to be like feeding a dog a pill. And that pill is going to be points, and that dog is going to be the San Francisco defense.
Right. Currently, the prognostications have them as a 90% chance to make the playoffs. Because look at the schedule.
The schedule is terrible.
Oh, well, I mean, it's wonderful for them.
It's great for them. It's terrible for the rest of us because we're going to have to listen to San Francisco 49er fans go, look how good we are. Yeah, but your quarterback looks like me. Your quarterback and I have the same athletic profile, only he's way shorter than me.
The Houston Texans.
Pretender. Didn't even think about it. Any team that your offensive line's that bad, I don't want to hear about it from you. I'll be honest with you. I can't believe, knowing what I know and knowing that Washington was out there saying, we got some linemen that we will listen on. I cannot believe Houston didn't at some point go, we'll invest in left tackle.
Poke that.
I mean, because Laramie Tunsil, I believe he knows how to get to the stadium in Houston. I think.
He does. He does.
I believe. And the line's just so bad. I also think Houston's one of those teams that they have really good players, but some of them are so grossly overrated. Like Derek Stingley, I think whatever the public thinks about him at any given time, he is the opposite. If you think he's a lockdown guy, he's a turd. The minute you all resolve and go, oh, he's getting beat to death, he becomes a lockdown corner. I mean, he got abused by Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
It's that old Cat Williams line. Yeah. Chrysler 300 looks like a Phantom till a Phantom drives by.
Right. This week, unfortunately, for them, the Houston Texans are going to have to go with Davis Mills as their quarterback. C.J. Stroud is in the concussion protocol and will not clear in time to play. D'Amico Ryans making that announcement yesterday.
Who do they play?
They play the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Is this the first matchup in NFL history of two giraffes playing quarterback?
It will definitely be the combination of the longest necks ever in an NFL game.
No doubt. It is giraffe v. giraffe. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, I don't know. Did we have? I'm sure through the years we had a few Phillip Rivers versus Peyton Manning, and that would have been close.
That was 5 head versus 7 head.
that was a formidable forehead matchup. Sure. The necks were pretty long as well, though.
Can we get the LSU band? You think we can get them out there
to play neck? Good for you.
I feel like somebody needs to make a hype video of that. Davis Mills highlights, Trevor Lawrence highlights, the LSU band playing in the background. You want to do what to that tiger?
Right. Where are you at on the Denver Broncos? Have you decided to kind of come more over to that's a better team than I thought?
It depends on what you're asking me. I've long said they were a playoff team. I have no qualm about that. I have the same problem with Denver, New England, Indianapolis. I have the same problem with all of them. You do realize that there's coming a day where you're going to have to line up in the playoffs and look across and see Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and you walk in with Daniel Jones and Bo Nix. Are we good? I don't think we're good.
You said the Patriots in that, though. Are you feeling that way?
Because Drake's young.
Okay. Right.
That first time you see the first time you see the playoffs, if I had $1 for every quarterback that wound up being good, that the first time they saw the playoffs, they looked like a deer in traffic, I'd be a millionaire.
Right.
And I look, Drake May would be on my MVP ballot right now, and he'd be in my top 5, and I guarantee you he wouldn't be 5.
I think Drake's stone cold. I honestly do.
He's incredible.
I feel like he is, at least at this point, I'd be shocked if that happened. How about that? If he went into the playoffs completely just blindsided, I would be a little shocked.
It's happened to so many good quarterbacks.
I know it has.
I'm going to ask you something. So the Pat McAfee show's on behind your head.
Okay.
Is there a person in the world who looks more like a guy that would buy your wife or girlfriend a drink when you went to the bathroom than Rhett Lashley? Rhett Lashley looks like a dude.
I'll say no. Yeah.
There's just something about his face that irks the bejesus out of him.
He looks shiesty.
He looks like a guy that would try to sell you a rock.
He doesn't quite look like a aimless homeless person.
No, he looks like that guy that you see him coming and go, oh, Lord, I don't know that I have the mental ambiguity for this guy.
I can get that. I can see that as well. He also looks like that guy that you would go, oh, God, this guy's going to get me to buy something, and I don't want it. I don't know, whatever it is. It's better than a rock, though. I mean, this guy's trying to sell, like, timeshares.
Oh, God.
Timeshares.
This guy smells like Curve and Ed Hardy jeans. Can you get him away from me, please?
Head coach of the SMU Mustangs. Hey, maybe that's the perfect leader for that program.
I am going to laugh.
The head of the new Pony Express.
I am going to laugh when Arkansas calls him and goes, hey, you went to Arkansas. And he goes, yep, sure did. That's why I know.
Good.
That my answer should be no.
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough culture to say no to.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that legendary – well, I mean, the legendary lineage of Houston Nutt, Bobby Petrino, and Sam Pittman.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard in the SEC for that to be your last three head coaches. And that spanned 20 years, by the way. Yeah. We're in the SEC, and the best coach that we've had in 2 decades is that dude who fell off his motorbike while he was hooking up with his secretary. That's number one.
Yeah.
And it ain't close.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's play. Let's continue the game after the break here. We're talking, are you scared or you're not scared of these teams? Are they contenders or are they pretenders? Whichever word association you want to use for this. We're not talking big team. I'm talking meaty clackers of the league here. It's time to talk whether or not they got a shot going down the stretch of the season. It's Week 10 in the NFL, and it kicks off here tonight at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue at the Back Alley Bar. The Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll be right back after this on ESPN Asheville.
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss to the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Saturday, the Heels celebrate homecoming as they welcome the Stanford Cardinal to Kenan Stadium. Pre-game coverage starts at 3:30. Kickoff at 4:30 on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sports on iHeartRadio.
Throws low and it's incomplete. The Jets are going to win it. It'll be victory formation.
The new NBA season, the NHL, huge college football rivalries, the start of college basketball, and of course the NFL.
Touchdown!
Don't miss a second of the greatest reality show on the planet. Sports, play-by-play, podcasts, and local stations where you can join the conversation with real people.
At what point do you fire the guy?
Open the free iHeart app and search your favorite league to start listening.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingles studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, #1 for sports coverage in the mountains.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
The Sportsocracy.
And we are live at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue on a kickoff Thursday. Come on down and enjoy the wonderful fall weather. Breeze is blowing just a little bit. We got the red leaves still hanging on the trees out in the park over here.
It is beautiful. I got back here today and I was like, man, this is like as pretty a day as you get.
Yeah, it's a beautiful November day here in Asheville, North Carolina. Come out on the South Slope this evening. Join us for Kickoff Thursday.
I did it right today. I woke up in Greenville. Mm-hmm. It was warm, so I never saw cold. Got up here, and by the time I got to Asheville, it was about 60.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like God let me set the thermostat. It's 60 degrees outside. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I guarantee you somewhere my wife's wearing a hoodie and a pair of flannel socks.
It's 60 outside. I'm freezing.
I'm sure you are.
I'm sure you are.
Me, on the other hand, this is the first time I've been comfortable since March of last year.
Scared or not scared? Teams in the NFL just sitting around. I'm not really sure which side to jump on right now, whether or not we should be afraid of you or whether, obviously the top teams in the league, when you got a known advantage, there's something. But this week, like the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The trade that they made to replace Travis Hunter for a little while with Jacoby Myers, Trevor Lawrence, is this a team to fear? We thought it was like 3 weeks in.
Jacksonville has all the pieces. They have everything you want. Talent-wise, they got everything you want. I still maintain this is a good team. I'm starting to wonder, are you ever going to put it all together? And when I say ever, I mean for this season, because that's still a young team. First-year head coach. I've said all year, you really make the easiest part of this game really difficult because the pre-snap penalties can't get the play in. Trevor can't disseminate the play because now he's having to do this is one of those inside baseball things. So I found out why Trevor's struggling so much with play calls. Most NFL teams give you a play call and they give you a can. So when you hear kill, you're going to the can play. Liam Cohen, who did this with Baker Mayfield, and it blows my mind.
He gave him three. He gave him 3 plays and went, you call any 3 of these plays you want to.
So in Jacksonville, Liam Cohen's calling in 2 plays that are in the same formation.
Yeah.
So you set the formation, you set the protection, you set all those things. Then Trevor comes to the line, has to pick between those 2 plays. And so he'll have some kind of line call that picks between those 2 when he gets up the line. Then if the pre-snap motion or whatever the case may be doesn't go the way he wants it to go, or he sees something, then he's got the opportunity to go to the kill.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for a guy that was getting 1 play and maybe a kill a year ago.
Right.
Because I've been told Doug Peterson didn't even always have a kill. Sometimes it was, this is the play, this is what you will run.
Yes.
And that was one of the things that killed that offense is that Trevor had absolutely no ability to change certain things at the line. So you get to it, by the way, if you ever want to know you don't have the right quarterback for your head coach, as soon as they say he doesn't have a can to play, he has to run it no matter what. That means you have a bad marriage.
It means you have 0 trust in your quarterback.
That's like when you go to dinner with a couple and they're just constantly digging at each other. Like, oh, I'm sure you probably most Cheryl's yard. Oh, this is a number of a divorce attorney. I'm taking your side. You need my guy. Because I want you to get all the cool toys so I can play with them.
Right. But Jacksonville's sitting at 5-3. Are they a threat to anyone?
See, this is the AFC is so tiered because it depends on what you're asking me. Are they a threat to win a playoff game? Potentially.
Okay.
Depends on who they draw.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell me we get a redo of 3 or 4 years ago, whenever that was, and we get Chargers-Jaguars, and the Chargers have me playing tackle. I mean, the Chargers literally just looked at Trevor Penning and went, fine. You're god-awful. But you're less god-awful than what we're playing right now.
Mm-hmm. I need another body.
I need a living, breathing tackle, and you do apply there.
Right. Because if Jamari Salyer was to get hurt, we'd definitely be screwed.
We're currently crying that Bobby Hart, who I, A, forgot was in the league, and B, laughed when I found out he was still in the league. That guy made them go, oh, no.
This is the guy.
What are we going to do?
This is the guy that 5 years ago you were ragging on when he played for the Bengals, right?
He played for the Cardinals, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's his kid out of Memphis. And I have routinely said, do you just pay him because he was on a roster? Like, you don't really know what you're looking at, so you go, we need a tackle. Hey, Bobby Hart's a tackle.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kind of.
Yeah, he
does technically play tackle.
Just a shade above a practice squad
he
guy.
Just doesn't do it very good.
Looking at the Jaguars' schedule, they just got that that win against the Raiders in overtime. They got the Texans this week with no C.J. Stroud. They're playing Davis Mills. Then after the Chargers, the next game, they go at the Cardinals, at the Titans. They still have the Jets and another game with the Titans on the schedule.
Uh-huh.
That's a whole bunch of. That gets you to 10.
They're getting to the playoffs.
That gets you to 10 wins, and in the AFC, that's going to get you into the playoffs.
They're getting to the playoffs. Look, we have 8 teams that can physically – 9. We have 9 teams that can physically make the playoffs. 7 teams are already dead.
Right.
We have Baltimore and all the teams that have 5 or more wins.
Yes.
Everybody else is deceased. So, I mean, you got to pick 2 that aren't going to make the playoffs, and I'll be honest with you, Kansas City is the one that, if I'm the AFC, that's who I want to not make it.
Right.
And their schedule is awful by comparison. Jacksonville, you put on your pants on the right direction. You're going 10-7.
And then I believe I draw this line at the Minnesota Vikings. It's the only other team that I can look at and go, you know what? There's a chance that you catch fire. I mean, the whole J.J. McCarthy thing is starting to catch some heat.
Is it, though?
I think it is.
So, all right, so what's the heat it's starting to catch?
Well, I mean, I feel like he's becoming more confident. And after a win over the Lions, that's got the potential to carry you. Now you go up against the Ravens this week. That's a team that's had problems.
Yeah,
I don't know that they've fixed everything.
Can I just just based off the way you said that?
Okay.
When you tell me that an NFL quarterback is confident, and that's the first thing that you want to tell me, that's like trying to set me up on a blind date with a girl that has a good personality. Like, oh, you're telling me something without telling me something. Because you never at any point said he was good.
No, I didn't. I didn't say he was good.
By the way, has there ever been a quarterback in NFL history that had 14 completions for 143 yards and people went, he figured it out?
No.
He was a 57% completion quarterback that threw for 143 yards, and all of a sudden he figured it out. No, he didn't figure it out. No, the Minnesota Vikings are pretenders to the highest degree.
Okay.
They have two really good receivers, and it makes them somewhat difficult to defend.
Yes.
If Aaron Jones can average, let's see, let me math here. If he can average 9 yards a carry, sure. All of a sudden, I'll be scared. Aaron Jones averages 9 surgeries a year, let alone 9 yards a carry.
Well, that's not going to happen, obviously.
By the way, the fact that they let the Lions even get back in that game after how in hand it was, stop. Minnesota. By the way, you want a solid bet? Every week that we're here at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, somebody walks up to me and goes, "Hey, what's your sure bet of the week?" Tank, would you like to tell the people what it was last week?
It was the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Indianapolis Colts.
That worked nice. We're halfway to that camel I was talking about. This week, it's the Baltimore Birds. Baltimore in Minnesota against J.J. McCarthy. They are going to mush your face. Okay. Oh, but Brian Flores' defense. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. End of argument. Defending this one.
Bring those blitzes against Lamar and see what he does.
Bringing this would be like what I always said Marcia Clark should have done in the O.J. Simpson trial. Just stood up and pointed at him. Like, I don't need to say words. Anything I say is only going to hurt me. That. The prosecution rests.
There you go. Baltimore, a 4.5-point favorite on the road, on the road at the Minnesota Vikings this week. I really don't. I really don't look at any other teams in the league and go, "You deserve to be in that group." Was there anybody that I left out that is in that nebulous territory of could make some noise?
It shocks me you didn't have more NFC teams. Because to me, the NFC's way more open.
Okay. But who else would you have put in that category?
If we're going contender, pretender, Chicago Bears. How'd you not ask me that? What are you just assuming they're terrible?
Yeah, I am.
I think that's a bold strategy.
Okay.
Because, look, 7 teams in the NFC have to make it. I can pretty confidently say the Philadelphia Eagles will make the playoffs.
Okay.
They're going to win the division.
All right.
Buccaneers are going to win the South.
Yes.
The Packers and the Lions are going to make the playoffs. The Packers that's a whole nother ball of wax. I would say Seattle and the Rams are going to make it.
Okay.
That's 6 of my 7 spots. So now I'm talking about between the 49ers, the Bears, the Panthers. The Panthers' schedule is so tough that the Vikings, the Cowboys who just amped up a defense, the Arizona Cardinals who just got healthy and now have a quarterback, the Atlanta Falcons, and then I think we can probably stop it there. Washington with no Jaden Daniels. Pass.
Sorry.
There's a lot of contender-pretender there. And if you told me right now I had to pick one of those teams, I would take San Francisco because the schedule's so bad. But if they played head-to-head with the Bears to get in, I'd take the Bears. I'd take the Bears.
I just don't know that they're going to get an opportunity to be there. I'm looking at the schedule and I'm going, they still have to play the Steelers, which is not going to be easy.
But are you worried about it?
I mean,
it's
I would
in Chicago.
I would be if I was Chicago.
It's in Chicago. Chicago hates Aaron Rodgers. None of us really believe in that team.
No, but I mean, there is that whole Aaron Rodgers owns the Chicago Bears thing.
Sure. When he played for the Green Bay Packers. And they had, what's that? playmakers.
Yeah, they're at the Eagles. They got two more, or the 2 games with the Packers still. At the 49ers late in the season. Lions last week of the season.
So that's a way to look at that. Let me look at it. If you'll implore me here, can I look at it from a different direction?
Okay.
They play the Giants, the Vikings, and the Steelers the next 3 weeks. They should be favored in all 3 of those games. If they're not, it would be at Minnesota, and it's going to be by less than a field goal. So this is a team that should, in theory, be sitting at 8-3 or 7-4, which means I need to get to 3 wins. I still have Cleveland. I still have San Francisco. I get a Green Bay team that probably will already be locked into the playoffs. 3 weeks out, I'm not saying you're not going to be playing for anything. That's not my point.
Right.
My point is, who does it matter more to? You get Philadelphia, who I still don't fully know what to do with. You have so much talent to look this bad at times.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get Detroit, who may be playing for nothing. If I win the next 3, I need to win 2 of those. That's it. And I'm in. 10-7, you're in.
Yeah, maybe there is a path.
I mean, the thing with Chicago is that they only have 3 losses, and one of them's to the AFC. It's a good spot to be in, especially considering the you've got so many more games left that if and we never want to forecast injuries, but if Jordan Love decides he wants to go wax surfboards, you scared of Green Bay? Because I'm not.
No.
I never thought I'd say this. With no Jordan Love, I'm less than 0 scared of the Packers.
I would agree with that.
Had a long chat about him last night.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love mystifies me. He just mystifies me. I've never seen a quarterback make such a high percentage of bad decisions, and bad things don't ever happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
He had one against the Steelers that there very, very rarely does a play just replay in my head. It was like a 40-yard catch by Tucker Kraft. I cannot stop seeing that play because he basically threw it over his head. It was one of the worst throws you'll ever see. It was a terrible decision, and the corner just hit X and stood there like, what'd you see, Jesus? What happened to you right there?
That's one of it got stuck. I'm hitting the button, and he's not jumping. Jump!
You're controlling the wrong guy, stupid.
Your circle has to be on the guy that you're trying to make jump.
You hit X, your defensive tackle's back here jumping.
He's
up
always
and
done that, though, and you're right. I mean, it is one of the mystifying things.
Oh, it's that drive against the Vikings. I think it was either the Vikings or the Lions. It's one of the teams in the division. 2-minute drill, 3 cover 3 plays in a row. Where's the one place you do not throw in cover 3?
Where?
In the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got the guy underneath, you got the guy over top. There's a lot of issues right there. You want to get into the safe spaces of the zone.
All right.
He throws 3 in a row down the middle. One of them goes through the defender's hands. He has another one on the second play where the defender hits X and just freezes staring at the ball. And then the third one, the 2 defenders hit each other. And the receiver just standing there like, that worked out nice. Because he actually got it picked off twice. They just picked it off at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about half second too early. He's just standing there like, look at me, I did stuff. No, you made 3 terrible decisions in a row and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
He is the hurricane rock of the NFL. Oh, since I put this rock out in front of my house, there's not been any hurricanes. Well, you live in Oklahoma, George. I don't think that's what's doing it.
You are in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville coming to you live from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue on a kickoff Thursday. We'll be right back after this.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Won't get into too much detail, but much colder, maybe some snow showers in the hills, especially early next week. This afternoon, lots of sunshine, 65. Tonight, clear, 43. Friday, sunny, even warmer and breezy, 68. Could be a little rain Friday night. Saturday, just a chance of an afternoon rain shower or 2, 70 degrees, 60 Sunday, only in the 30s on Monday. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix Division.
Cracks, erosion, uneven slabs, it only gets worse in freezing weather. Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix is your family-owned local concrete company serving Western North Carolina, delivering reliable, high-quality concrete on time. Visit appsiteinc.com today.
At Straight Talk, we know the holidays are your time to say
yes.
So why put up with a wireless company that makes you say
out of data?
Or
no service here?
Switch to Straight Talk and say yes to real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network covered by Verizon. And with a free 5G phone when you activate select plans, someone else in your family can say yes! Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Based on RootMetrics State of 5G Report, United States 1H 2025. Experiences may vary. Not an endorsement of Verizon. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Your radio just got a digital upgrade.
With the free iHeartRadio app, you can save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts.
With easy presets.
It's your personal audio passport. Get what millions already have.
The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
The Sportsocracy.
Coming to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville on the South Slope. 135 Coxe Avenue is the location. It is the home of the best bowls in town. Ask them about their bowls. They will tell you they're the best around.
Does that mean I need to bring them the banner?
What banner?
The first thing you said. Best balls in town.
Best balls in town. Absolutely.
So,
if you have one of those banners, then they need to have it.
Well, I hung it over my locker in high school.
I was going to say they've taken the title away from you.
Oh.
And now it belongs here. The Bear Balls and the Moink Balls were the two things that really made me love Bear Smokehouse Barbecue before they started paying me to say this is the best place in town.
This is a paid endorsement, but we mean every word of it.
Absolutely. Kickoff Thursday, and we always like to hang out with our friends down here at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. Don't forget to get those orders in for Thanksgiving. Why would you spend all of that time that you're supposed to be spending with family in the kitchen cooking? You got a whole gang coming over for the holiday, and you got people coming in from out of town. Why would you waste that time?
Yeah, you spend your time debating who disappointed mom and dad more.
Precisely. It's more time to drink, more time to cause fistfights. Let's go. You don't have to worry about burning the turkey. because it's going to be perfect. Bears has the meal for you that's got the turkey and all the fixings and all the things. You can add on one of those apple crisps or the
I do like an apple crisp.
that chocolate pie that they have in there. It's good stuff.
You know, all the times I've been here, I've never had a sweet from here.
You're missing out. That apple crisp is
I don't eat a lot of sweets.
Heaven.
I do like a good apple pie. Mm.
You're gonna like the way it looks. I guarantee it. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue, BearsBBQ.com. All orders for Thanksgiving need to be in by November 22nd.
I just thought of something, Tank.
Okay.
I just realized that this Thanksgiving we have few people around our table, and we are going to Bears Smokehouse Barbecue for the take-home thing.
Okay, all right, yeah. Get the bear meal.
And all the leftovers stay at my house, which means I can go to Ingles Supermarkets, low prices, love the savings.
There you go.
Get some sweet Hawaiian bread, the big loaf of sweet Hawaiian bread, and make the Moist Maker sandwich.
Oh.
With the piece of bread soaked in the gravy.
Mm-hmm. He's already making the plans. Of course, we all make the plans.
That's the best part of Thanksgiving.
We know that the leftover turkey sandwiches are the best part.
That's the best part of Thanksgiving. You know why? Because everybody else is going back to their home, and they can stop pissing me off. And I can just enjoy that in silence.
There's so much truth in your words, Jeremy Green. It's like you're a large, bearded Yoda.
Truthy speaks. This is another, since we're doing announcements.
That's very Scooby-Doo, by the way.
Zoinks like hey Scoob. We announced in the first hour that starting Monday, I will be doing my own standalone show, Talk Nerdy to Me with Jeremy Green, with our sister station, WROO Fox Sports Greenville in South Carolina. That will also be on our YouTube. We were having slight technical issues when I announced that. That will also be on our YouTube page. So you will be able to see us. It'll be Trey and myself in the studio. And you will be able to super chat all the things. And you'll be able to call in, which I've never had the ability to do. In all of my years in radio, no one has ever been able to call and say, first time, long time, you are a big dumb animal. I'll take your answer off the air.
I cannot wait to see what kind of
this is
controversy you cause.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the first person to call in and go, how stupid are you? Oh, we want to play this game? Awesome. People that heckled me on stage learned this one the hard way.
Right.
Here we go.
We got a super chat. Nope.
Well, while you fix the button, I can finish the announcement I was trying to make.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
The Friday after Thanksgiving, we have officially confirmed our first game of Thanksgiving weekend. It will be Tank's Georgia Bulldogs and the Ramblin' Wreck of Georgia Tech from the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm down.
Yeah, he just learned of that when the rest of you did.
Exactly.
I wanted it to be a surprise so I could see that face.
That's pretty swift right there.
From the money tree, fall on me. Life's a lottery.
We got a super chat from Justin Parton. I feel like it's been a while. Old JP.
He's working entirely too hard.
Yeah, he is.
We need to talk to his bosses. We need him to work less.
Most definitely, especially between 12 and 3.
Yes.
Weekdays. So he can listen to ESPN Asheville. Justin Parton says, Judy, Pierce, Harvey, or Bam Knight for his flex this week.
It's not Bam Knight. Because at this point, if you trying to pick which Arizona running back you want in a given week is kind of like playing that game that you've seen on Facebook where they put laxative powder in one of the waters. Will you die of thirst or take your chances? So it's not him. Alec Pierce has been low-key really good. But I'm going to go R.J. Harvey.
Okay.
I think as time goes on, he's getting better and better and better. He's going to have one of those pop weeks. at some point.
Tonight against the Raiders may not be a bad option.
You beat me to the punch. A Raiders team that I don't necessarily think is going to put up a lot of opposition points-wise. You could save up some J.K. Dobbins, lean on the young guy with the fresher knees, and try to get him more acclimated tonight. I'll go R.J. Harvey.
Okay. R.J. Harvey against the Las Vegas Raiders tonight. It would be boo, but you'd have Jerry Jeudy against Brandon Stevens this week. So, I mean, that's not a bad option.
Yeah, except he's being thrown to by Joe Flacco.
Nope. No, he's not in that game. The Browns and the Jets. He doesn't play for that team.
I saw the name. I saw the face. I had the right face in my head, and for some reason, I said 5'10" Dylan Gabriel as 6'5" Joe Flacco. Do not ask me why. I don't know.
It happens to us all.
I believe that's called sleep deprivation.
I'm with you on the RJ Harvey call there. Indianapolis going to be against the Falcons in Berlin. Maybe. And as he said, Bam night is not the call there. If you got a fantasy question, you could throw it into the YouTube chat.
I cannot see the YouTube chat, but I do. Somebody in the chat said something that I can't read, but I did see something at the bottom that made me very excited.
Okay.
Do you realize that there is at least a 5% chance that I one day get a call from Tyler from Spartanburg?
Oh.
If it ever happens, you'll know.
That could happen.
Because I'm going to ask a whole mess of questions. Actually, I believe that's how I'm going to start the show Monday. This being the first time they've left me to my own devices. Tyler from Spartanburg, if you're out there,
give me a call.
You up, bro?
You will be on the Gamecock station. So
yes,
you'll be in the perfect place to talk smack about Dabo Swinney.
We will talk. We'll talk South Carolina. We'll talk Clemson. We'll talk NFL. We'll talk all the things. I am super excited about it. I've been very spoiled having Tank, one of the best point guys in the business. I will argue the best production guy in the world.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And now I have to do this one by myself, and it's like the baby bird, and I'm looking out over the nest going, damn, it's a long way down. Wings don't fail me now.
Baby, it's time to fly. That is for sure. Gambit fan says Yoda as Scooby-Doo is almost as good as Coach O as Donald Trump.
Oh, that's good. Yoda is Scooby-Doo.
Because that was it. So work on that one. Let's
Raggy, you are. Go Tigers.
Randy, at NFL Draft Dialogue, says the 27 class could be good with Levitt and Sellers in it. Todd McShay says Dante Moore likely returns to Oregon.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's I've heard the same thing.
You had said that earlier in the show, but wanted to give the shout out there to Sam Levitt because I don't think I've heard his name mentioned since the preseason.
He's out for the year.
Oh, he got hurt? That's why I haven't heard his name. I was like,
he'll be back next year.
Why haven't I heard his name?
I borderline refuse to believe with the tape he put out this year and getting hurt that he'll go, no, you know what? Let's roll the dice. That's a good way to be sitting in your house with a zebra head like Quinn Ewers just going, oh, I thought you loved me.
Let's see. I'm looking through the fantasy question here from Gary Birch. He said, oh, God, I thought this was an actual fantasy
I
question.
knew
It was
definitively
not.
it wasn't.
It was not. It was not a fantasy.
I can't even read it, and I knew when you said it was from Gary it wasn't a fantasy football question.
He says, classic beauty. Selma Hayek, Barbara Eden, or Sophia Loren. And that,
Selma Hayek.
That's the answer.
Correct.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
There's no competition here. It's 1A through Z.
Gary Burt said it's my fantasy. Mine was always to have the Spice Girls come to my birthday party.
Sure.
And now I'm on in 2 markets. We're getting closer. Somebody call baby. See what she's doing.
We are in the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville. It's 92.9 FM, 880 AM at 1400. We'll be right back at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue on a kickoff Thursday.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Won't get into too much detail, but much colder, maybe some snow showers in the hills, especially early next week. This afternoon, lots of sunshine, 65. Tonight, clear, 43. Friday, sunny, even warmer and breezy, 68. Could be a little rain Friday night. Saturday, just a chance of an afternoon rain shower or two. 70 degrees, 60 Sunday, only in the 30s on Monday. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix Division.
Cracks, erosion, uneven slabs, it only gets worse in freezing weather. Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix is your family-owned local concrete company serving Western North Carolina. Delivering reliable, high-quality concrete on time. Visit appsiteinc.com today.
This is what it sounds like to win $1,000 in bonus bucks.
I got $1,000. Oh my God, thank you.
Get ready for it to happen to you.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Every weekday.
Awesome!
Explore a career as a correctional officer. NC Department of Adult Correction is hiring with state benefits and paid vacation. Becoming a correctional officer can be a rewarding first step along a public safety career. Visit dac.nc.gov/cojobs.
Dan Scott here, inviting you to check out my new show every Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m. here on ESPN Asheville, where we bring sports and faith together. The Dan Scott Show, 8 a.m. Sundays on ESPN Asheville.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Mark Starling, and this Medical Minute is brought to you by Swain Community Hospital. Did you know lung cancer affects more people each year than any other cancer? This November, Swain Community Hospital is observing Lung Cancer Awareness Month, a time to shine a light on prevention, early detection, and hope. The leading risk factor for lung cancer is tobacco use, but other risks include exposure to secondhand smoke, radon, asbestos, and even family history. While not all lung cancers can be prevented, there are steps you can take to lower your risk. Stay away from tobacco, don't smoke, and try to avoid breathing in other people's smoke. Have your home tested for radon and make sure any issues are treated. Eat a healthy diet rich in fruits and vegetables, and most importantly, talk to your doctor about lung cancer screenings, especially if you're at higher risk. Early detection saves lives. This November, take charge of your health and spread awareness with Swain Community Hospital, caring for our community every breath of the way. To learn more or schedule a screening, visit myswaincommunityhospital.com.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Deposit. That's deposit. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the best dog be!
Let him on the field.
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons. By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh, my God. The Jets killed him.
Coming to you live from downtown Asheville, Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue. It is the Sportsocracy, ESPN Asheville, on the scene for a kickoff Thursday. Hanging out tonight at the Back Alley Bar for Thursday Night Football. You want to come down and hang out with us. It is going to be the Denver Broncos, the Las Vegas Raiders on the tubes tonight. They'll have the... Of course, the fire pit's fired up outside. It's going to be a nice, cool.
You can hang out with us. It'll make watching this game a lot more pleasant.
Sure.
I think that Fun Daily Draft today, things you would rather watch than the Las Vegas Raiders play football. Kathy Bates sex tape.
Oh, that's a little much. That's ugh.
Was it?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. You don't. There's. Oof.
One of them's 3.5.
Don't ruin this for me. I mean, we all just 5 seconds ago had Selma Hayek in our heads, and now you're throwing Kathy Bates in there.
Misery, baby, misery.
Ugh. Stop. It's not good. It's not good. Reversal of fortune. Trying to hold it back in.
You don't want to do that here. I made a grave mistake not eating before the show.
Yeah, that was
a grave error.
That was an
error
I made judgment. Yes, absolutely. I had the brisket and the broccoli salad and the collard greens before the show started here. And
I'm gonna have to have some collard greens.
I feel so good. Oh yeah. We discovered that
in a world of Brussels sprouts, be a collard green.
Okay. I'm not sure what
sage words of wisdom.
But
one is terrible. And one is not.
Well, that's not true. It depends on how you cook them.
Brussels sprout smells like it died about 8 days ago.
It can.
I don't like things that smell bad when I eat them. Collard greens smell incredible.
They do. They do. We discovered earlier today that banana peppers are apparently a secret ingredient to the collard greens and the concoction here at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. Like all great collard green recipes, it has just random chunks of meat.
Yep.
That just, I mean, it makes your soul happy. Like you're digging through the garden, and all of a sudden, there's a surprise. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. It is the place to get the best meat in town, and, of course, to get your Thanksgiving taken care of. All orders need to be in by November the 22nd. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, BearsBBQ.com is the website. Again, we were talking winners and losers from the trade deadline. The Philadelphia Eagles, I still continue to say Howie Roseman's out here playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers.
Yeah, I heard you say that yesterday, and I didn't get the chance. I need you to explain that to me. Why is it that you say that?
Because I feel like he has an eye and an ability to go out and get dudes that.
So
that
what
can
did he
fit.
do?
He got Jalen Phillips, and that right there is the home run for me.
So I don't think you understand what a home run is.
Okay, why?
So you gave up a pretty formidable pick for Jalen Phillips.
Third round pick.
Well, third round pick's not nothing.
No, but it's not everything.
It's enough for a guy that there's virtually no chance that you re-sign.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I say something wrong, you feel free to tell me.
Could be, yeah.
So you add Jalen Phillips, who in his second year in the league was really elite.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he's been meh. He has an incredibly long injury history. For me, that's a net neutral. Jalen Phillips, to me, was always what is it about him that you're seeing that I'm not seeing? Because I watch his tape, and he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit here and say he's a replacement level player.
Mm-hmm.
He's better than Jalix Hunt, who has not taken the step forward that I wanted. But I'm not looking at him going, "Oh yeah, we got it settled now. We're just going to kill quarterbacks now." I don't think he's that good. The one that I heard you say was Jair Alexander, and I laughed at that until I about defecated on myself.
Because he's gassed and you don't think he's got anything left.
He's been genuinely terrible for 2 years. I mean, terrible for 2 years. And I get it. You got him for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not good at football. I don't know if the injuries caught up to him. I don't know what it is. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is that I think at some point we do have to have everything Howie Roseman does is not a home run. He's a phenomenal GM.
Mm-hmm.
He's built a phenomenal roster.
Right.
The Jalen Phillips move was desperation at its finest. Because I'll say this definitively. If you told me it was between adding Jermaine Johnson for a 2 and Jalen Phillips for a 3, I wouldn't have thought about that for a tenth of a second.
Sure.
Jermaine Johnson all day. And you could have had him for that.
Did he know that?
Every team in the league I've talked to's known it. So if he didn't, it's because he didn't check his email. As a man that doesn't check his email, okay, maybe you did. But it was about the worst kept secret in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We would like him to be a part of our future, but if somebody offers us a 2, we will take it.
No.
I don't get it. I think Philadelphia made one of those moves that almost never works out because it's from a position of panic. Because now Nolan Smith's hurt. Jalix Hunt has not taken that step forward. Brandon Graham's 1,000 years old. And you're looking at this going, we don't have enough pass rushers.
Mm-hmm.
So you go out and get what's out there. He's out there for a reason. The Miami Dolphins are awful.
Mm-hmm.
If Jalen Phillips was really one of those cornerstone, oh my God, pass rusher, you're not dealing him. You would have extended him.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would have been better off of Bradley Chubb. And I mean that. And I'm not sure it's all that close. Jalen Phillips' medical, and this is going back to when he was drafted.
Right.
But if you look at his history in this league,
it's not good.
Kind of backs it up. His medical is one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. Of just, nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not counting on that for anything. And to give up a top 100 pick, I don't give a damn how many you got.
Okay.
That makes no sense. I heard you and Womack talking about this, and I heard Jair Alexander. That was the one I forgot to bring up when I hopped on with y'all yesterday. Like, not that one.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I disagree. You gave up nothing to get a guy that might be good if you need him.
When was the last time he was good?
Well, like you said, 2 years ago.
Well, he was passable 2 years ago. He's been an absolute dog baby for 2 years.
Right.
The last
it's better than anything I'm going to use that 7th round pick on. Anything.
Not necessarily. Logan Wilson or
unless I get Brock Purdy. You're right.
Logan Wilson or Jair Alexander. For me, it's not close. Logan Wilson, not close.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Cowboys just got him for the same thing you got Jair Alexander. There were a lot of guys that you could have done that with. It's one of those of why.
It's a depth piece.
If Baltimore taps out on a guy, I'm going to use this as a point of reference forever. If Baltimore looks at a guy and goes, he sucks. No. He sucks. Don't think you can change him because you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll implore you.
You think Vic Fangio can fix him? Or at least get something useful out of him?
He was a healthy scratch for arguably the worst secondary I've seen this year. They just looked at him and went, we'd rather leave you in street clothes because there is no path that I want you on a football field.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I do always laugh at every time Howie Roseman makes a move. Oh, he's brilliant. Meanwhile, if Darren Muji did it, moron. It's the exact same move.
Right.
Different rosters. I get it.
Okay. All right. So you don't like the Jalen Phillips move?
I mean, I think
you didn't like the Jair Alexander.
It's just a move. Okay. This is what I said about the trade deadline when I did the recap on Tuesday. I don't really ever rail on teams for not making moves. Like everybody talked about Buffalo should have made a move, Denver should have made a move.
Right.
I don't ever rail on teams for not doing that because I don't know what's out there. I don't know what's out there for your pick. I don't know what's out there, guys that are maybe in your conference that they don't want to trade the guy to you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, the guys you pick up at the trade deadline just end up being somebody else's headache. If it's a position where you're dead, okay. I didn't feel like Philadelphia was dead. I'm also not a fan of giving up third-round picks for anything that I don't know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah, I get it. You have much higher value on that draft pick than I do.
For sure I do.
No doubt about it.
I get 4 years of a guy that's cheap as dirt.
Next year.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, but in this sense, that matters because what I'm looking for is I'm looking to fill the hole that's going to get me a Super Bowl.
And I would get if it was a guy that I didn't have, these aren't even red flags. This is like Rockets red glare flags. There is a less than zero possibility that Jalen Phillips plays 12 snaps and is done. That guy's not worth a 6th round pick to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know anybody can get hurt. If we're playing percentages, Jalen Phillips has about an equal probability of getting hurt that you do, and you might be the clumsiest person I've ever met in my life. I'm out on that for draft picks. Because look at the team. All right, you're looking at a team that's got a quarterback that's grossly overpaid. When I say something wrong, you tell me I said it wrong. Your quarterback's grossly overpaid. Your running back's deal is probably going to age like a dairy product because you have literally hammered him with carries for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Your offensive line's not as good as it was. Your defense is really, really young and going to get really, really expensive fast. All of those things in a vacuum, I'm not giving up draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
Those draft picks are my lifeblood. That's how a team stays good. The Kansas City Chiefs, where they're at right now, you know why they don't look as good? Kingsley Suamataia mean anything to you? Wanya Morris mean anything to you? These guys that you use those middle-round draft picks on, when you miss on those, it is not hard to watch that team atrophy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you wind up having to go, use your first-round pick on Josh Simmons. Throw the $10 million at Jalen Moore. And it takes away from other things. That's why I'm so locked in on draft picks. Bad teams, meh. When you're a good drafter like Howie Roseman is, there's no telling who that guy turns into.
Mm-hmm.
Howie Roseman could find some way to pull an edge rusher that he's got for the next 10 years with a third-round pick. But you panicked. You panicked and looked at a broken toy and went, well, I got to have something to play with. Those things do bother me.
Okay. All right. I mean, I don't see that as much of a panic move of this is a depth move. This is, you said Nolan Smith's hurt. Nolan Smith's coming back this week. Nolan Smith's coming back from injury.
Yeah, but he's going to be on snap count from what I heard.
Could be. But even more the reason why I need Jalen Phillips right now. And I could need him in the future. If that gives me one more depth piece to come off the edge opposite Zach Bond, how good can Jalen Phillips be? There's a risk that he gets hurt? Sure. But all I need him is to be healthy for 10 more weeks.
I don't know that Jalen Phillips has been healthy for 10 consecutive minutes for the last 7 years. So that might be a lofty ask.
Maybe so.
By the way, if Jalen Phillips were to get hurt, which we hope he doesn't, but if he does, you should mute your phone because you're going to get about 50 memes in a row that are basically all in the context of, told you.
What?
If Jalen Phillips were to get hurt, you should mute your phone almost instantaneously.
Nah.
Because I'll see it and go, here we go.
All right, Kevin Mullen with a another Shanahan-ananism. I will not be saying that one on the radio, but
I can't read it.
It's good. It's quite nice. His question says edge rusher Boye Mafe was rumored as bait. Any idea where he could have gone? He could have gone.
Could have gone.
Much love. Yeah.
All right. So this is a really good one for Kevin Mullen. If I'm Philadelphia, I'll take that stab on Boye Mafe, not Jalen Phillips. That's exactly what I'm talking, because I had heard that as well. Now, they may have wanted something stupid for him. I don't know. I heard several Seattle players. Seattle was the team that it kept feeling like we were circling to. Seattle's going to do something aggressive. They never did. But I heard a lot of players. Reek Woolen. I heard Boye Mafe. There was another one. I can't remember now who it was. But I'm hearing all those names going, I've read this book before, and they wind up on the opposite side, and those guys are included in a deal that's huge. But it didn't happen.
No. Frankly, because when you got a good thing going, I don't feel like you mess with that. You add to that. You don't subtract from that.
I am shocked that we didn't have more deals. I'm not shocked that we had two huge names get moved. But, I mean, you look around the league, who do you, honest to God, trust in right now? You're talking about Philadelphia. I trust in Howie Roseman. Do I trust that roster as it's currently constituted? No. Not really. But I don't trust Kansas City at this point. Because I'm looking at every roster, they're all flawed. This is a weird year in the NFL because there's not a favorite. Like, if I asked the three people sitting around this table right now, who's your favorite to win the Super Bowl? I have a funny feeling we get three different answers.
Probably.
Because it's hard to trust Seattle. I get why all of you say that. That would be my answer right now because their good is insane. And I'm not even sure we've seen it yet. I could understand Buffalo. I could understand Kansas City. I could understand. Honestly, I wouldn't yell at you if you said Baltimore. Just because that's who you trust the most, and that's the deepest roster.
I think I would. I think I'd probably yell at you for Baltimore.
You don't believe in. You don't see how that team's changed.
I mean, is it a permanent change?
They went from the worst defense in the NFL, yards per yards above expectation or something like that. They went from the worst team in the NFL to the best team in the NFL in 2 weeks. That's hard to do. And I get it.
It's not that hard playing the Dolphins, though, is it?
I don't disagree with you. And that's where I was headed, is I understand they played
two teams that I don't think are good. I mean, the Bears, okay, that offense is looking better, and that is something to say.
I believe in the Bears way more than you do.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's clear.
But there's also the element of, I always like when people say that. So momentum means more than people ever give it credit for. So you've had those two just slaughter wins, Chicago and Miami. Then you had the long week. So now you're 10 days before you play Minnesota. Then following that, they go Cleveland, the Jets, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, New England, Green Bay, Pittsburgh. You do know there's a possibility that Baltimore doesn't lose another game.
Yes.
They go into the playoffs at 12-5.
Do I care?
I am all of a sudden. You remember where I started the year of this is the year Baltimore's going to figure it out. They go in 12-5. I'm back. I'm back, baby.
I'm not. I'm not. You can get past the regular season and I'm out. Like I can't trust you. I've seen you fall on your face way too many times. And a team that, okay, let's say you get better. Awesome. Roll through that and you win all those games. Excellent. If you run the table, you'll have 2 wins that are real good on that.
Me and Stephen Tao are we're really fond of this reverse energy that we're getting from Tank.
Sure.
This is good. I think I'm going to go bet my house on the Ravens.
You should. You should. You should bet everything that you're going to win on your Sam Darnold MVP.
Oh,
on the Baltimore Ravens.
The double down?
Yeah.
Oh. Then I could have 5 camels. I could have one for every day of the week.
Or more likely, you have 0 camels. That's I don't know how you could get there.
We have a super chat.
I will yell at you if you say the Baltimore Ravens are your most trusted team right now.
No, I said if they win out with how mediocre I think the vast majority of these teams at the high end side are in an AFC that I don't think's good at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm also looking at what I've seen the last 2 weeks. I watched them against Chicago. I went back and watched that tape, and I'm telling you right now, it looked like the only way I can explain this. You remember in Space Jam where the Monstars took that and they all became gigantic?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like that. From week to week, it looked like the little tiny aliens, and they turned into Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley, and they were mushing people's faces. And it's all because of Kyle Hamilton.
Hopefully it continues. Super chat.
It's from Rima Suave, who said how he gave up one of 3 third-round picks for Phillips, and if he leaves in free agency, the Eagles get that pick back as a comp pick. Chess, not checkers. Yeah, I've heard that. The problem with that is somebody has to sign Jalen Phillips to a deal that large. I got news for you. They won't. He might get a 5 back, maybe, if Philadelphia does nothing in free agency. I'm not railing on him for the decision. I don't understand doing it with how this team's built.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand doing it with what I know was out there. What Kevin said, Boye Mafe. No doubt. Not even to me, not even in the ballpark.
Right.
And I get it. He's got 3 third-round picks. Okay. I'm aware. But this idea, I wish the NFL would break out. This is the compensation formula. Because anybody that thinks Jalen Phillips is – Sam Darnold will be lucky to get a third-round pick for the Minnesota Vikings, and he might be the MVP of the league. Because the contract was so low against the market value. Jalen Phillips ain't getting a big deal. He'll get a 1-year deal from somebody who goes, I would love to see your medical records. Because I'm afraid you're going to fall into pieces.
Mm-hmm. Or he has a healthy rest of the season and Vic Fangio gets him 6 more sacks and he gets a big contract.
Doesn't matter. His medical's so bad. You could tell me he had 15 sacks. If he does that, I'll take back everything I just said. He still ain't getting a big deal in free agency because the team doctor is going to go, our insurance will quadruple just with him on it. Pass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You spoke earlier about the Chargers making the deal for Trevor Penning. Does that help that offensive line other than just a body to throw?
It's a big body that may have talent. I don't begrudge teams that take a bust like that where it was so bad. And he was worse as a guard. I think it was Andreas Pinckney that said this. He was worse as a guard than he was as a tackle. He's been awful. I don't begrudge a team for going, we'll trade a late 6 for a high 7 to take a stab at a guy like that. Because who knows? Maybe he was coached badly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there is something in him that you can pull out of him. And then you have a Mekhi Becton kind of turnaround. The thing that would scare me is that the high side for him is Mekhi Becton. Well, you already have Mekhi Becton, and he's worse now than he was with the Jets, which is hard to do.
Let's see here. It says Penning at right tackle had a 7.6% quarterback pressure rate, which is the 3rd highest among 34 qualified right tackles last season.
That's hard to do.
He moved to left guard, and his 6.3 quarterback pressure rate is 22nd among 28 qualified left guards.
We'll put it this way. When pass rushers see Trevor Penning, they go, here we go.
Woo!
It's going to be a wooer because this old boy's 6'8", 330 and moves like he's got a 2x4 in his keister.
Were there any more moves that were made that we haven't discussed?
Michael Carter to the Eagles. I did really like that one. That was a week ago, but still. I liked that one exponentially more than I liked Jair Alexander.
Okay. Well, clearly.
A way better player.
Right.
And he
in his career.
Because I think you're going to push Cooper DeJean out to the outside. And I'm really intrigued by what that looks like. Him on the outside's the reason he fell. But even that move, that tells me Philadelphia's more desperate than you think because they're looking around the building going, we don't have solutions to this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't trust Jalen Hurts. If he doesn't have an elite defense, which is what they had last year, that's how they beat Kansas City.
Right.
I do love that Jalen Hurts gets the credit for that. Defense doesn't.
Well, I mean, he did have a good Super Bowl.
He was fine.
Right.
It's not real hard to have a great Super Bowl when I get the ball inside the 40-yard line 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Philadelphia – I think several of these teams are looking around going, man, we just don't have solutions. The parity in this league right now is nuts. That's why I wasn't stunned Minnesota beats Detroit. Oh, are you jumping off No, I'm not jumping off Detroit. I'm not jumping off Seattle. I'm not jumping off any of these teams I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
I think Indianapolis is good, not great. I think Denver's good, not great. New England – I'd still go back to there was a random guy a guy at a bar looked at me one night and said New England's going to win the Super Bowl, and I went, are you actively smoking crack cocaine? And the more I think about it now, I'm going, I should have shut up. And not that I think it's going to happen,
right,
but it's way more in the realm of possibility than I would have ever let on.
I would agree. You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. We'll be back right here live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue on ESPN Asheville.
The iHeartRadio app now has presets, just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
This is Jim.
Hello.
Jim started advertising with iHeartRadio way back in April. And now...
I have customers out the door!
And this is Sarah.
Hi.
She started putting a portion of her marketing dollars in podcasting back in June.
Business is booming. That's why I'm working on a Saturday.
Want to be like Jim and Sarah? It's easy. All you have to do is own or manage a business and reach out to iHeart. Get started today at 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
Dan Scott here, inviting you to check out my new show every Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m. here on ESPN Asheville, where we bring sports and faith together. The Dan Scott Show, 8 a.m. Sundays on ESPN Asheville.
This Veterans Day, WWNC invites you to salute veterans at Cultivated Cocktails in Asheville. Join us Tuesday, November 11th for a powerful evening featuring live music from Nick Mack and the Noise, special guests, and a celebration for those who have served. Veterans get in free. Just a $10 donation for everyone else, with proceeds supporting the Blue Ridge Honor Flight. The music starts at 6. Let's raise a glass and show our gratitude to Western North Carolina's veterans. WWNC's Salute to Veterans, November 11th. Don't miss it.
I'm Cal Penn, and on my new podcast, Here We Go Again, we'll take today's trends and headlines and ask, why does history keep repeating itself? Each week, I'm calling up my friends like Bill Nye, Lily Singh, and Pete Buttigieg to talk about everything from the space race to psychedelics.
You're a citizen of Earth, Cal.
My goal here is for you to listen and feel a little better about the future. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Here We Go Again with Cal Penn, and listen now.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingles story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingles markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Won't get into too much detail, but much colder, maybe some snow showers in the hills, especially early next week. This afternoon, lots of sunshine, 65. Tonight, clear, 43. Friday, sunny, even warmer and breezy, 68. Could be a little rain Friday night. Saturday, just a chance of an afternoon rain shower or two. 70 degrees, 60 Sunday, only in the 30s on Monday. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half. At Robert Half, they found that 67% of companies want to increase contract talent. That's why their recruiters' expertise and award-winning AI work quickly to find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, they know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The free iHeartRadio app.
Live radio, 24/7 news, live sports,
and your favorite podcasts.
A pure connection to what moves you.
The best part, it's all free.
Join the millions who already have it on their smartphone. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingles story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingles markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at ClarissaSellsWNC.com.
The Sportsocracy.
Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. That's the place to be on a kickoff Thursday, Week 10 in the NFL. This is the Sportsocracy coming to you live from the Back Alley Bar. We'll be hanging out here tonight for the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jeremy, during the break there, we were talking with Ryan here, and the team that I trust the most, that everybody should go now and take all their stock out of at week 10?
Don't say it. No. I as someone who believes in that lightning blue, electric blue cat team.
Hawaiian, if you will.
No. Gambit fan, he's right there. No.
Don't say it.
Do you
Once
shut
you
your mouth?
Speak it into existence.
I'm going to start calling you Nathan. No.
That's where it's at.
No.
You know what team it is.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say it.
For you, it's the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's
That's who you believe in.
That's the one.
Oh God, I'm gonna call Carly Earsay and be like, "Do not seek the treasure."
Put everybody in bubble wrap right now.
You have been cursed.
I just look at the standings, especially over in the AFC, and I'm baffled. I did not think 9 games into the season these 3 teams would be at the top of the AFC. The Indianapolis Colts, the Denver Broncos, and the New England Patriots. What is the NFL on crack? Because it looks like it.
Look, they're stalwart organizations. We talked about this last week. When you have organizations that are that good from the top down, it's easier. It's easier to prop up a Bo Nix. It's easier to prop up a Daniel Jones because you're not a dumpster fire like the New York Giants or like the New York Jets or like the Cleveland Browns. And that's where I was headed earlier when we were talking about
the fact that they can bounce back from it because they were a dumpster fire.
You know why?
Right. In the wake of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, the New England Patriots weren't worth watching on a Sunday. The Indianapolis Colts they had Jonathan Taylor, and that was the only thing positive about that team for the last 4 years. Was it been since he had the 2,000-yard season, about 3 or 4 years?
So the 3 teams that you just said, I don't know one of them as well as I know the other 2.
Right.
So we're going to go down a little story time, and I'm going to have to omit some proper nouns here to protect the innocent. Tank, over the course of the years we've done this, I've interviewed with a handful of NFL teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know this. Mm-hmm. One of the teams you just said is one of the teams that I interviewed with.
Right.
And I can tell you that the way they treat scouts is different. They pay better. There's less headache in your travel arrangements. You have every resource you could ever want. I've worked directly with a handful of teams on different things over the years. Not every team works that way. You can probably figure out by how I started this and where I'm headed, who those teams I'm talking about are. It's weird that the people that I consider the closest to me in the scouting game in the NFL, none of them stay with about 10 teams. They get hired. I meet them. I go, damn, this dude is insanely bright. And then the next thing you know, they work for the Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts, the New England Patriots, the Denver Broncos, the Philadelphia Eagles, all of the good teams. Do you think that's an accident?
No.
Because I'll go ahead and tell you it's not. San Francisco finding Brock Purdy. Was that a happy accident? Sure. Does it surprise me that San Francisco is the one that did it? And I don't even believe in Brock Purdy. But to find a quarterback that's that competent at that point, there are certain teams you do not have a snowball's chance in Atlanta of doing that because you don't pay the scouts enough. If you've got a really bright guy and he's in your building, you do everything in your power to keep him. New England does that. I know 4 people that work in the scouting department for the New England Patriots. The shortest tenure, I was in high school when they started there. Because even through the Bill era, Bill gets personnel control, Bill can't draft, Bill can't do that. It's because Bill was the one doing the drafting. Mm-hmm. Best draft in the NFL last year, guess who it was? New England Patriots. Because the point got changed. Elliott Wolf listens to the scouts. Howie Roseman listens to the scouts. Everybody gives Howie credit because Howie's Trader Howie, and he can just absolutely obliterate anybody in a trade. You know what Howie Roseman does better than anybody? He hires really smart guys. Joe Douglas gets terminated by the Jets. I told you the day it happened. Mm-hmm. I'll bet you $1 million I know where he's headed. And I was right. And now he looks at Joe and goes, Joe, you're running this. What part of that is? What part of that front office is it that Joe has his hands the most in? I don't know. I'll bet you it's the draft. And weird, Philadelphia will continue to draft high-level players because you build the infrastructure. The thing that people, I think, undervalue the most, because for us, the NFL is entertainment. For the average fan, the NFL is entertainment, and you don't look at it as it's a job. We've all worked jobs. We've all worked jobs with good bosses. We've all worked jobs with bad bosses. And you know what's funny? When the employees are happy and they're taken care of and the money's right and they're not worrying about paying their mortgage on the 5th of every month and they're not worried about putting gas in their car, it's weird how much more productive they are.
Mm-hmm.
Highest paid scouting staffs in the NFL. The 3 teams you just said in the AFC, they're all in the top 7. You think it's an accident? Because I don't. Meanwhile, the bottom 5 teams in the NFL, you know what they have in common? They're the bottom 5 teams in the NFL in what they pay their scouts. It's not an accident. It's not an accident that Baker Mayfield is in Cleveland and he looks like an absolute abject disaster. He bounces around the NFL, then he winds up in Tampa Bay, a place that pays coaches particularly well. They do a really good job of hiring coaches. And then all of a sudden, Baker works. And Jason Licht's really good at building teams. He's really good at making trades. And he's really good at selecting players in the NFL draft.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, the team gets better. The worst thing I can say about an NFL team, you don't scout well. Because if you don't scout well, you can't refill the cup. I don't care how many picks you have. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because you're just going to throw them against the wall anyway and see what sticks. Indianapolis, great franchise. Jim Irsay passes away. His daughter swoops right in. Hadn't missed a beat. Denver, new ownership group. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because the Walton family came in and they said, we're retaining everybody. Outside of a handful of people that just didn't fit with Sean Payton. New England, they turned to Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel knows everybody in that building because he played there, he worked there, and they keep the continuity. It's weird. Good teams stay good, bad teams stay bad. Doesn't matter who the coach is, doesn't matter who the quarterback is, doesn't matter who the running back is, doesn't matter who any of it. Doesn't matter.
Unless they don't. Unless they don't, and then you flip the franchise in the way that
in your lifetime
that the Buffalo Bills have done, in the way that the Detroit Lions have done.
And what did it take for the Detroit Lions? They had
a complete
blow up the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
We have a gajillion picks. We're going to take a stab at Jared Goff. I got news for you. Brad Holmes did not know how good Jared Goff would be in Detroit. You know what he knew? He knew that Jared Goff would fit in Detroit. Because Matt Stafford goes away. He's this great quarterback that never had the pieces around him with Detroit. And then we bring in Jared Goff. And now we're going to have the pieces around him. It's going to take a minute, but we're going to have the pieces around him. And we're going to let a guy that was the number 1 pick in the draft be the talent that he is. And the city is going to love him. And that's what happened. And you get a coach that's very Johnny Rah-Rah. Very I'll run through a wall for Dan Campbell. Gary Burch in the YouTube chat said, so are you really excited about those Jets picks? Look how well the Jets have drafted over the last handful of years.
Mm-hmm. He's extremely excited about the picks. And you could kill it with the picks. You've already done that.
My question is there enough Joe Douglas dust left on this team? Have enough of those guys stayed in the organization that you can continue to draft that well? Because I know how the owner works. It ain't going to stay that way forever. Can you make it through 2 years to get enough players into this franchise that when the next coach takes over, because I don't think Aaron Glenn's the right answer, that you have the pieces to try to build around?
Mm-hmm.
Am I excited by it? Yes. You know why? Because it's magic beans. I had nothing. You gave me a handful of magic beans, and now I'm looking at it going, you know what? This might turn into something. Who knows?
Does Aaron Glenn make it more than 2 years?
No.
I mean,
that's why I'm so convinced
there's no
they're not taking a quarterback.
He may not make it out of this year.
That's why I'm so convinced they're not taking a quarterback. I do think he will make it to next year.
I do too.
Because I think the Jets are looking at this going, it's 27.
Mm-hmm.
27 is when we can be competitive. And I'll be honest with you, having a plan, I can respect. I barely know Darren Muji. I met him face-to-face 2 times. I've been on a handful of Zoom calls with him. We have probably spoken 40 words to each other. I don't know a ton about him. I know this. When you trade Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams, you have a plan. That's all I want. Your plan doesn't have to be good. Just have a plan. Don't throw things against the wall and see what sticks. Shane Steichen in Indianapolis, he had a plan. Because he said, you know what? We're going to be a run-heavy team. I'm going to find a quarterback that is mobile enough. And I'm going to find a talent. Because it ain't Anthony Richardson. I know that definitively. I heard him say that to my face in Indianapolis. We are going to bring in a veteran to challenge Anthony Richardson. That tells me everything I need to know. Because you took this guy at 4, he has not worked out, and you feel safe enough in the organization to say, I'll go get some random journeyman, and if he beats Anthony Richardson, I'm going to play him. Because the number one thing that irritates me that people say, well, he's making money, he's going to play. Good franchises don't care. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care where we drafted you. The best player hits the field, and those teams win. The losers look at, we took him at 4, and we're going to look like idiots if we don't play.
That's the way it should be.
Indianapolis didn't care. We took him at 4. It was this GM. It was this coach, and nobody cares.
It was very easy, though. I mean, that was probably the easiest call that was made.
It was easy, and you know what's funny? Bad teams don't do that year in and year out.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just keep burying themselves under a bad decision.
Yep.
Trust me, I've lived it.
Yeah.
Jet fan, lived it for years.
And they did luck out, though, that Anthony Richardson was so god-awful that when it got to that point, there was no question and there was no pressure. Right? There was not a single person, I don't think, in Indianapolis that at least after the first game of Daniel Jones or Indiana Jones at quarterback, I don't think there was a single one left that went, yeah, that was the wrong call.
I saw it.
Or, we should stick with Anthony Richardson. None of that happened.
I saw it for 1 week in camp, talked to 2 media guys around that team, and went, Daniel Jones is starting for that team.
Yeah.
I know
It's pretty obvious.
Because this is a smart team from the top down. I know not everybody loves Chris Ballard, and that's fine, but he's been a GM in this league for a long time, and there's a reason, because people look around and go, can I replace him? Do I have anybody better? Or am I throwing a dart at a board? A lot of bad teams love throwing darts at boards. Like, well, this is not great. Let's do something else. What's the something else? I don't know yet. I'll figure it out.
Yep.
Because those teams don't have a plan.
Yep. You've definitely taken the swing back to the other side if you're Ballard. And now you've got a team that I feel like expectations are piling up on. This past week, losing to the Steelers was kind of that reset, or should be that reset game where you go, here we go, it's time to, okay, so we tripped up, we see where we screwed up, we got to get more physical, we got to lock in for the stretch of the season. You go on a little Berlin game here, then you're going to get a test against the Chiefs on the road, and I think the next couple of weeks we'll really find out what this team's made of.
Moabdi asked in the YouTube chat if I think the Jets will go bridge quarterback in 26 and draft one 27. I do. I think several teams are going to do that. You know why? Because right now, if I'm looking at the top of the MVP balloting, 3 of the top 5 were bridge quarterbacks. Because you know what's better than throwing a dart at a guy that you don't really believe in because you need to take a quarterback? Go find a guy that we all universally believed was a top 20 prospect in a class, and he went to a turd franchise and they ran him into the ground. Let's see if we as a good franchise can rehab him. Is it weird to anybody else that Sam Darnold goes to San Francisco? They loved him, wanted him to stay in the organization. They couldn't offer him a starting job. He leaves, goes to Minnesota, which is a good organization. They get the best out of him. He goes to Seattle, which is a good organization, and all of that worked. Meanwhile, he was with the Jets and the Panthers, and he looked like an abject disaster. Weird. The bad work environment couldn't get the best out of the good employee. Same thing with Baker Mayfield. Same thing with Daniel Jones. Same thing with a slew of other guys. Those are just quarterbacks, so we talk about them more. Zach Bond, same thing. He didn't work in New Orleans. He worked in Philadelphia.
Most certainly.
To a super high level. That's the thing that bothers me the most. I got into a conversation last night while I was in Greenville. And we're sitting around, a bunch of sports guys just talking. And we're talking about quarterbacks in this quarterback class and where's the best place they can land and all of those things. And I said, it doesn't matter. If you're not ready for a quarterback, I don't care who you draft. Trevor Lawrence was the most can't-miss quarterback I've ever seen. Probably 75% of scouts that you talk to that have worked in the last 10 years will say Trevor Lawrence is as can't-miss as they can be.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Lawrence is the 16th best quarterback in the NFL right now at best.
Agreed.
At best. You know why? Because an organization with a bad owner, an organization that had no plan, let's go get the biggest name we can put on a sideline like Urban Meyer. They had no plan for him. And now they're trying to scoop it together and figure out what can we possibly do moving forward.
What can we salvage?
Now, you've hired a coach that I like his offensive scheme, and you're doing good things. I like the defensive coordinator. I like a lot that's happening in Jacksonville because you've gotten away from the ownership group. The owner did what he had to do. This is a bad coaching market. Liam Cohen was out. He withdrew his name. And then he came back.
Yep.
You know why? Because money's a weird thing. When you're willing to spend money, it's shocking that it's not as hard to make money. But by golly, when you try to put toothpicks and paper clips, sell it to people, it's weird they don't want to buy it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Coming up tonight on the Thursday night game, Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. How do you see this one panning out?
Denver.
Minus 8.5?
I'll take Denver minus the 8.5. Good defense tends to travel. Good defense tends to, and when I say travel, I mean short weeks, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I don't buy what's happening with Las Vegas. I don't think that's a good team. I just think Pete Carroll's going to need time, and they've given up.
Mm-hmm.
They had some fight against Jacksonville. That was a winnable game, and they found a way to not winnable it. They'll find a way to do the same thing tonight. I'll take Denver. What's the over-under?
Over-under's 42.5.
Man, I was hoping you were going to say 44.5. I'll go under.
Okay.
I'll go under. I like Bo Nix to a point tonight. And R.J. Harvey's the one that I think has a night. I think if you're looking for an under-the-radar, who's the guy that I need to play tonight to care about this game, it's R.J. Harvey.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll be over the 42.5, but I do agree with you on the Denver Broncos. Although, I mean, this game opened up as a 10.5-point spread. It's now down to 8.5. Was too much for a lot of people.
That's because of the Thursday night game.
Uh-huh.
Notorious B.I.G. said, if Surtain's out tonight, I'm taking Vegas. I'm not begrudging. I wouldn't begrudge taking Vegas. 8.5 points on a Thursday night's weird. I feel the same way tonight that I felt with Minnesota 2 weeks ago. This does not set up well for you. This is a Raiders team that just traded the best target they had that's not named Brock Bowers. So now I can condense this in the middle of the field. I mean, even if – so let's say Surtain doesn't play. Who am I worried about? Trey Tucker's going to hit me for 2 deep shots. He'll have 2 catches for 84 yards. Awesome. That's 1 possession. What do you do for the rest of it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't love Ashton Genty tonight.
Brock?
I don't mind Brock. I'm not jumping up and down about it, but I don't mind it.
Yeah. I mean, well, so it's practically the only play you have.
Mm-hmm.
you have Brock Bowers, Ashton Gianti, and maybe Trey Tucker if you're playing DFS, right? Because he's got to be. He can't be much.
Hey, you want a dart throw? Jack Betch anytime touchdown.
Woo!
Now that no Jacoby Myers, Dante Thornton plays on the outside. Jack Betch.
Ah, okay. One of the draft darlings from this past year.
Draft darling that went into the NFL and people realized, oh, yeah, he runs like a 4.65. He ran faster at the combine. Yeah, because he's a little lighter than what he plays.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I've seen me throw worse darts,
All right, we'll be down here for the game tonight. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue, the back alley bar. That is the place that you need to be for all of your football, baseball, basketball, whatever watching experience, because not only, will you feel that need for the sports, but you can also feel your need for the best meat in town. They got it here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue. We will see you back tomorrow as we're going to be on the road again, live from Charlotte, North Carolina, on our way to Chapel Hill for the UNC-Kansas game. So we'll see you back here tomorrow at noon on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400, and, of course, on the iHeart Radio app.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Won't get into too much detail, but much colder, maybe some snow showers in the hills, especially early next week. This afternoon, lots of sunshine, 65. Tonight, clear, 43. Friday, sunny, even warmer and breezy, 68. Could be a little rain Friday night. Saturday, just a chance of an afternoon rain shower or two, 70 degrees, 60 Sunday, only in the 30s on Monday. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report sponsored by the experts at Howard Hanna Beverly Hanks Real Estate, the real estate leader in Western North Carolina.
Howard Hanna Beverly Hanks Real Estate is not like other real estate companies. They're built differently. As the #1 family-owned real estate company in the U.S., proven expertise and personalized service delivers results. Let them show you how at Howard Hanna Beverly Hanks.
This is what it sounds like to win $1,000 in bonus bucks.
I just won $1,000. Oh my God, thank you.
Get ready for it to happen to you.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Every weekday.
Awesome.
Looking for a career with stability and purpose? NC Department of Adult Correction is hiring correctional officers statewide with benefits, paid vacation, and opportunities to grow within the field. Learn more. Visit dac.nc.gov/cojobs.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Ultra, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Ultra helps Mike fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and get the deeply restorative sleep he needs so he can wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Ultra. Not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Out here in the middle of these acres, it can feel like you're the only person on Earth. That's how it feels when you're struggling with your mental health. But you don't have to feel alone. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset